Hello all you beautiful people who decided to click on this video. I am Justin, aka Justin Tendo, and I have a great one for you today. It's not going to be very long, but I did want to drop in and give you my initial thoughts for Mario and Luigi Brothership. The newest and hottest Mario and Luigi game is here, published obviously by Nintendo, and this is coming from someone who has never touched a Mario and Luigi game before. I've never played Superstar Saga, I've never played Dream Team, I've never played Bowser's Inside Story, I've never played any of them. So I went into this as blind as anyone could be. I've never played them before, I bought it, I've been so excited for this game. GameStop gave me my fun little keychains. So fun, right? And I've been so excited. I had heard that it's kind of similar to Paper Mario, kind of similar to Super Mario RPG in some ways, and that excited me because I love both of those games very much. Now, there's a lot to unpack here. To preface this, I'm just past the very first Great Lighthouse. I did a couple of the first islands, obviously. I did Rumbla Island, I did the Rainforest Island, the couple that came after that, and then the first Great Lighthouse. What do I think? Well, I gotta be honest, I love it. It doesn't take a lot for me to love things because I'm a very positive person, so I tend to see the good, but I'm not sure what IGN USA was smoking when they reviewed this game because we did not play the same game. Now, obviously, I'm about 6 hours in right now, I haven't beat the game, so that could very well change if the ending sucks, and I think that the game just turns into a total dumpster fire by the end. But I don't see that happening based off of what I've seen so far. Are there performance issues? Yes, here and there are some hiccups where it dips a little bit. But IGN made it seem like it was borderline unplayable when this happens, and that's not true at all. Like I said, did I see some dips? Absolutely. But it was nothing game-breaking. It on my system, it probably never even got below 24 or 25 FPS. It's not bad. Another big complaint I'm seeing, especially on Twitter and Reddit, is that apparently, like I said, I don't know, in the past Mario and Luigi games, when you're in the menu, when you're attacking, you would push B to confirm the action with Luigi, because in the overworld, A is the confirm button for Mario that makes him jump, and then B is the confirm button, the jump button for Luigi. And so in the past games, in that battle menu, B would be the confirm button. In this game, it is A. That doesn't bother me at all because I don't have that built-in muscle memory with previous Mario and Luigi games. If anything, it helps me because I have the years of built-in just standard Nintendo memory pushing A to confirm. So that didn't bother me, but I can absolutely see how it would affect people who, you know, have played the past 5, 6, however many games there are, expecting it for it to be B and it's A. That is kind of a weird change, and there's no option to change it, so I will dock at some points just for not having the accessibility and being able to change it. So that definitely is something to consider if that is something that will break the game to you. But in summary, I think the game is spectacular. At first, I will be honest, when I saw the announcement trailer in the Nintendo Direct a couple months back, I was not 100% sold. I was intrigued. I was borderline excited because I never played a Mario and Luigi game, and this would be their very first home console release. All the previous games have been on handhelds, the Game Boy, the 3DS, what have you. It's like, perfect, my very first Mario and Luigi game. But the presentation in the actual game looks great. The cell shading and just the presentation as a whole, it just looks awesome. And it looks like there was a lot of love and passion put into this game and how it looked and how it felt. It feels like it has its own identity, and that is exactly what I wanted from this game. And now talking about the combat, obviously, this is an RPG, so it's turn-based, your standard turn-based RPG attacks, and I love it. I think turn-based RPGs are growing and growing in terms of my favorite genre of game ever, with first Mario Rabbids and Bravely Default, and now this. They're kind of taking over in what I look for in a game, and these have been the gold standard so far, and I love it. Kevin Afghani absolutely continues to deliver as the new voice actor for Mario and Luigi. I liked him in Wonder. There were some parts and some elements that I thought he maybe could have gone a little further in just kind of committing to the role, but here there's a lot of grunts and noises and words that they say, and I think he sells it perfectly. He perfectly encapsulates everything that Charles Martinet brought to the table, and I think that was very important. And on the note of things that sound great, the OST, the original soundtrack for this game, I'm not sure who it was composed by, but it's awesome. Every island has its own unique theme and identity that really makes them stand out from the one before, whether it be visually or audibly. They sound awesome. I'll have to look up and see who composed it, but I need this on Nintendo Music. Hopefully it gets updated soon. It would just be free advertising, honestly, for the game and for the app if they put it on the app. I don't see why they wouldn't, but it is Nintendo, so you really never know. And if you guys are involved at all in the Nintendo YouTuber community, odds are you've probably heard of Max, aka EmSwizzle, who is the host of the Mario Matter podcast, by far the best Nintendo-themed podcast that you can find. And I reached out to him to see if he wanted to give me his quick thoughts on what he thinks so far of Mario and Luigi Brothership, and here he is.
After many years, the great Mario and Luigi series has returned. What are my thoughts? As somebody who's never really played many Mario and Luigi games, I played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, that was about it. I was very pleasantly surprised by this game. I knew kind of what to expect. Mario and Luigi working together, solving puzzles in a very long game. I believe it's about 30 hours or so, and there's some good and some bad. Starting with the good, I've seen plenty of reviews online for this game. A lot of them saying it's kinda meh. IGN said it was awful, and I can confirm, at least in my opinion, it's better than meh. I've not played the entire game yet, but based on my first impressions, they do a lot of things well and keep a lot of things the same while also evolving. For example, the basics of combat are pretty much the same, but of course, as a new game should, you have new characters, new locations, you have new features such as Luigi logic. If Luigi sees something in the environment, he can go and interact with it. I'm having a good time playing, and dare I say so far, a more fun time than I had playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, weirdly enough. And I bet there's a lot more cool things that I've not even gotten to experience yet. However, there is truth in some of the reviews that say this game is a little meh. And that's when we get to the bad of Mario and Luigi Brothership. Now, once again, I have not played the entire game yet, but I can confirm this. I said it before, I'll say it again. The game feels like it's using kid gloves with you. And I feel like Nintendo this entire year and recently has been doing this. My experience with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga was a bit of a challenging one. There were some points in the game where I did not know what to do and had to Google things, and while that can be sometimes frustrating, like what the heck do I do here? I liked the challenge and the mental gymnastics that you had to go through to figure something out. In Mario and Luigi Brothership, although I am very thankful for this because I am not a smart person when it comes to puzzle solving in games, it really tells you a lot. It spells things out for you. And maybe previous Mario and Luigi games had this, but I'm talking from Superstar Saga, the first game, to Brothership. If you don't know what to do, there's a hint feature that pretty much tells you exactly what to do and exactly where to go and exactly who to talk to. Of course, you can just ignore that, but most likely you don't even need that because what you need to do is so easy and the puzzles in the game are so easy as of now. And that's a me thing. That could be considered a nitpick, but what's not a nitpick is how much Luigi is involved, or lack thereof. I'm gonna go back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, because that is the only game that I can relate this to. In Superstar Saga, there was a lot of Luigi usage. You could switch back and forth between Mario and Luigi. Mario had to go here for a puzzle, Luigi had to go over there, and then you would go through the mental hoops and figure out the puzzle, and it felt so good. Now, I feel like I'm mostly just playing as Mario, and Luigi like helps out, but you aren't also playing as him. He's just kind of there. What I'm saying is Luigi is not nearly as involved as he used to be, which once again feels like some of those kid gloves. They make it a lot simpler for you. But that's really all the bad I have to say about the game. I mean, does that really affect my experience, both the ease of the game and the less Luigi usage? A bit, but not enough to call the game bad. I do have yet to play the entire thing, so maybe it'll be a lot harder later. I mean, who knows? But overall, I'm enjoying it. It's a nice game. I believe I gave it an 81 out of 100 based on my first impressions. It's cool. Thank you, Justin, for having me. Back to your video.
I will drop all of his socials in the description below. Thank you so much, Max, for doing this. You have no idea how much it means, especially coming from a small content creator like me, so thank you very much. In conclusion, I love the game. I'm very excited to see where the story goes from here. I'm interested in the characters. I think Connie's great, Ark is great, Mario and Luigi are inseparable. They're awesome in their bond, and the overall theme of just unity and togetherness that's portrayed in this game, I absolutely love. There are some things to iron out here and there, with maybe giving Luigi a bit more accessibility with his controls, and some stuttering, very slight stuttering and frame dips. But overall, if you made me give you a score out of 10 right now, I'd probably give it an 8 or an 8.5. I don't want to go any higher than that because I haven't beat the game yet, but as it stands, I am so happy with this game and very happy to finally be a Mario and Luigi fan. So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. Let me know down below if you're enjoying the game. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.